Viewer discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for foolishness. Love to live for foolishness. You love to live for your bald head homegirl that do bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the T, so girl, let me be the T. Like, give me that. Give me my flowers.
I have to start this off by first saying it's been an amazing ride so far with my uncle's natural organic skincare business, TYKANATURALS. I love the products so much that I happily jumped at the opportunity to become a brand ambassador and on occasion his assistant creative director. I am a high school athlete who gets a lot of scars, bruises, and cuts, but using my uncle's products, especially that Unity body oil, my skin not only heals much faster, but due to the many all-natural organic ingredients in the oil, it promotes the skin cells to stimulate, which assist in leaving your skin rejuvenated and vibrantly nourished. What I love the most is the scar evening factor. As you can see with these photos, this product does the job. So do your skin a favor by choosing TYKANATURALS. Health is wealth.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, bitch. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share because we all know that sharing is caring, honey, okay? And to go a step further, please tap the notification bell. That way you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Also, girl, follow me on Instagram, child, at ybent.tv. And also make sure you're following my business page at TYKANATURALS, okay? And if you'd like to support the platform in a monetary way, I will make sure to put all of those things up here on the screen and also in the description box for easy access. We all love easy access. Okay, yes, God, honey. So I'm on my way to the gym. I haven't been in a couple of days. I've just been tired. Honey, I've been tired. So now it's time to get back into the swing of shit and, you know, go for gold, honey, okay? I wanted to talk about a few things. The first thing I want to talk about is P-Valley. I have not been watching this season. I have been spoiled with these other streaming services that upload their entire seasons at one time. I really enjoyed the last season of P-Valley, but I hated waiting to watch the next episode. So I'm going to, again, wait until this season is over, and then I'm going to watch it all back to back to back to back to back, okay? But I have been seeing the clips. Twitter, Instagram, all the social media outlets, child, have only been reporting on a lot of the gay, scandalous sex scenes. And I have an opinion. Yes, God, you know I have to bring y'all the third eye, comedic perspective on the bullshit. Now, why is it this great show, right? This is an amazing show. Great acting, great storylines, all of the things that we need, require, and desire, right, for a good show to be successful. One of the things that I don't like about this show, and mainly just the clips that are the most popular, are the gay sex scenes. Granted, I'm heavily excited for them because I have heavily advocated throughout the years that we don't see a lot of black gay representation on the main stage of life. But girl, there's more to the gays than just our sex. Now, yes, we are amazing at sex, girl. Of course, our puss, our meat sacks, you know, everything about us in that realm is amazing. We all know that already. But why is that the main thing that is being talked about as it pertains to this particular show? Do you not know that the world already looks at us as some overly sexualized beings? You know what I'm saying? Like the conversation around Lil Murder wanting to be filled up by Uncle Clifford, girl. Like the way that the kids are out here gagging, they're gagging about the situation. Would we be gagging if Little Murder was a little sissy wanting to be filled up by Uncle Clifford? No, we wouldn't, because it'd be expected. But there's this thing about the trade vibe, girl. Because trade wants to be the masculine, the thug, the hood nigga wants to be filled up by one of the girls. Sparks and intense and exciting conversations amongst the community. I know that shit like that overshadows the greatness that is this show. It overshadows the overall creative and the special nuances that announce our arrival to the world, hello God, as black queer men and women, or, you know, whatever, girl, whatever you identify as, girl. You know, I get in trouble often for my tongue on those kinds of matters. But girl, like, I just don't, I don't know. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about that particular, you know, thought process that I have about the show. Are you watching this season? And, you know, what are your overall thoughts? Because again, I just feel like we all in the community already are over glorified sexual beings, girl. And I just don't think that we're being celebrated for all aspects of what we bring to the television world, or just bring to our community, period. Again, we are more than just sexual beings, girl. Like, come on. And the fact that everyone just gets so excited over, you know, like, girl, it's late and it's tired and it's through, bitch. Period. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to talk about, and I know y'all get tired of me, I'm the queen of trauma, the queen of trauma, bitch. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long way from home. Let me run that back again. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long away from home. Girl, do y'all parents not realize the transfer of trauma that you are bestowing upon your children who did not ask to be here? Okay, mothers, and more specifically fathers out here in the world. How dare you put your stresses, your trash on your children? And I bring this up because, girl, like, there's a lot of things going on right now, and I just have no choice but to speak on it real quick. Black fathers, let me speak to y'all real quick. Because you lived a certain life in your past, because you grew up without, isn't it true that a lot of these parents sit here and say, when I have children, I'm going to give them the life that I did not have? I'm going to be the girl. They make these huge proclamations. Hello, God. They stand up on the podium of their own self-righteous bullshit, girl. Hello, God. And they state, I am going to be a great father. I am going to give my son or my daughter better than I had. But then turn around and leave your children in the cold. And then make statements such as, well, I had to learn this way, so therefore you're going to have to learn this way. What kind of shit is that? What kind of trash thinking is that? And then you wonder why your kids grow up to hate your ass. And then what kills me even more is y'all sit there and wait till your kids are grown, hello God, and successful, hello God, and then you want to start trying to be a parent. Look at like people like Big Sean. Remember how his father just came back into his life after he became successful? Who was the other one? Oh my God. Offset from the Migos group. His father did the same exact thing. And there are many other, I think Lil Nas's ex-mother did the same thing, child, with her crackhead riddled ass Miss Wanda, where's the bike girl? Hello God. Y'all sit here and you try to enter back into your children's life after the hard parts, hello God, have already been taken care of. And I don't even like describing raising a child as a hard part, because it shouldn't be hard. You have them, you raise them. And this whole thing about, and I know I talked about this before on the platform, this whole thing about, oh, when you're 18, you're grown. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you're 1,800 years old. You are still somebody's child. Just because your kid is of the legal age does not mean you stop being their parent. Doesn't mean you stop supporting them. Doesn't mean you just leave them by the wayside like they did in the 300 video, in the 300 movie, girl. That old archaic way, girl, to prove you're a man, we're going to leave you out in the wilderness to battle the fucking animals of life, girl, the creatures of the darkness, girl. So what if you die out there? That just means you weren't man enough to walk the journey, girl. Oh, child, but you're man enough. Ooh, you're man enough for me. Okay, yes, honey, how are you? Yes, girl. But for real though, like, it's the way the black community thinks is so fucked up, girl. We have a lot of things that we have to like rid ourselves of, child, because you wonder why you're raising kids that resent the fuck out of you. Okay, but when they become successful, girl, you want a piece of the pie. No, ma'am, Pam. That's not how that works. Again, people, fuck what you're saying to people. It's how you make people feel that leave lasting impressions. These kids will remember this. And then what kills me the most is that a lot of these black parents never want to take accountability for, girl, you was just about to get into a whole accident playing around on your phone, you dumb bitch. But anyway, y'all don't ever want to take accountability. And I think it's the fear of, if you accept the fact that you were a trash ass parent, that in some way you failed as a human being. And although that may be true, but nobody told us that the role would be. There's no handbook to parenthood, girl. All you have to do is love and support your child unconditionally through the years of their life or yours. Hello, God. Because they will forever remember how you made them feel. You may not have been able to provide the luxurious things in this life, all the material that the world has, girl, that they try to bestow upon the society, child, to make it seem like you're doing something. Because rich people think because they provide materials for their children and get them the newest PlayStation, the newest Jordans, girl, and that's love. No, bitch. I work in a field where a lot of these rich kids, they have everything, but they're missing out on love, and they actually verbalize those feelings. So we show that just because I give you shit doesn't mean that this child is loved or cared for. Yet occupies them and makes them feel grand in a moment, but when they sit down with themselves, they realize that they never experienced any real love. Shout out to Mary J. Blige, girl. Like, girl, we got to start doing better. In a lot of the black community, we have to start taking responsibility for our shit. You don't realize how you are fucking up your kids, girl, and you're leading a generation of fucking traumatized children to become traumatized adults. Again, the cycle is so perpetual to the point it's sickening. When are we gonna stop? And here is a message to, if there's any young people that watch my platform, here is a message. Use that as fuel. I'm getting tingles, girl. Use that as fuel, girl. Don't let that depress you, even though it will inevitably. But let me tell you something. Use that as fuel for your fire, girl, to help you just scold the goddamn earth with success. And when these motherfuckers inevitably come with their hand out in the future, you simply give them Mariah. I don't know her. I don't know him. Who are you? And let me tell you something about blood. Blood feels as if they can continuously fuck you over in this life because you're blood. And that eventually your heart, because you're a good person, they take advantage of that now. Oh, you'll come back around. They'll forgive me. Until they don't. Until they treat you like the dust that you've always treated them like. Girl. Is it so hard, girl? I don't think it's hard, girl, to accept that you are a fucked up individual without taking it out on your children. Because again, all you're doing is breeding another generation of fucked up individuals. And you may have that one out of the thousands, girl, who actually don't take and become the same miserable human being that you are. You have those few that are able to actually use their trauma as fuel to help them become successful. The others end up having all of these different mental issues, girl, these unstable emotions, girl. They end up becoming school shooters, girl, or some deathly emo children who want to commit suicide, like a girl, or end up putting their traumas and their fears and all the trash that they've been through on their future relationships or their future children. Again, that perpetual cycle of fuck shit. All because you don't want to take accountability for your crimes against humanity, bitch. Girl, please. I'm over it. I'm over. I grew up without no parents, and it sucks to stand by in this life and see other kids grow up without parents. And it's just like, girl, and it's the same shit. That's why I be trying to tell this generation, girl, your experiences are not exclusive to you. They are nothing but a product of rewind sessions throughout this thing called life. We have all experienced it in some way, or will experience it in some way. Again, it may not be the exact same way, but it's very similar. But I ask this question, when will it all stop? When will peace and happiness truly flow through the human experience? When will the black community, more specifically black men, begin to understand that, girl, please, you are fucking up your children. You're already not there. That's the biggest trauma of them all, that you're not even present in your child's life. But what makes it even worse is to know that you will not even take responsibility for the trauma that you have bestowed upon your children. What you say to them, how you treat them. It's obvious. Kids may not know how to communicate effectively when it comes to their feelings, but they feel it. It shows on their face. It shows how they perform in school. It shows how they establish relationships with their friends, or, you know, even girlfriends, boyfriends, and things of that nature. How they treat others is indicative of how they have been treated. We have to be mindful. Girl, let me go in here and work out. I'll be back later with some more commentary, child. I love y'all. Continue to be blessed and never stressed. Remember that health is wealth, girl. But I just want y'all to dwell on these things, girl, like, and get this video out there, girl. There's a bitch out there that needs to hear this. You may not want to relive certain things, and a lot of times we have this crazy way of deflecting. Hello, God. We have this crazy way of just saying, girl, it's everything else but me. That does nobody no good, girl. It does nobody no good to sit there and to continue to act like something does not exist to this magnitude. Start doing the work on yourself. Really call yourself out. I know that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes because you may be that just fucked up of an individual. But really think to yourself, especially if you really want to care, if you really want to change your relationship with your children, you first have to change the relationship that you have with yourself. Amen? A lot of us don't even treat ourselves kind or good because of all the trash that we've been through in this life. And because we're so used to trauma and being hurt and being left in the cold, we think that that's normal behavior. So we don't even look at it as if we have a problem or that this thing is really an issue. The issue is that you've normalized the experience. You've normalized being treated unfairly and badly and unjustly in this world. Think about that. Bye.